gonna make him an offer again.
Of all the gin joints and all the towns and all the world.
Handle the truth. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly,
war.
my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Welcome everybody back to Multiplex Movie Melee, and tonight we have an exciting teams match. Bring out your dead. Dylan and Jeremy going up against the Jersey Boys, Igor and Dean. This is the first time we are seeing Bring Out Your Dead since last year when they lost a great match to your Milwaukee Bears. Jersey Boys kind of been on a run this year, went on an early tear, beating Sam and Tom, beating the Future, and unfortunately losing in the last title picture to Kumite. I think it's going to be a really exciting match. On the desk, I'm Payson Cinemaster Johnson. On the desk with me is Mark. Mark, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, this should be very interesting. They Bring Out Your Dead, perennial good team, perennial top team. I guess I don't know the way you say it, but yeah, they're pretty good. You know, haven't seen them in a bit. I think I haven't seen them since last year. But yeah, Jersey Boys. Ever since they went on that tag team turmoil, they've been on fire, and it took another good team to kind of douse the flames a little bit. But now they get another chance to prove themselves against another top team.
Look, when you win a lot, you got to play really good teams. I'm excited for this match. I say we bring our teams in, starting with our first team tonight, Igor Kasich, Dean Manish, Jersey Boys. Look, you guys aren't from New Jersey, but you got that same scrappy energy of everyone I've ever met from New Jersey. I'm excited to see you guys in the ring. How are you feeling going up against a team like Bring Out Your Dead?
Feel good. I mean, this should be a good match. I lost to Bring Out Your Dead in my debut teams match in this league. I think it was their debut as well. It was a great match. Went down to a 4-pointer that they had to hit to win. So I'm looking for a little bit of revenge here with Igor this time around. So yeah, I'm pumped for this one.
Excellent. We have crying babies, internet issues. This is just a fantastic way to start a match. But I'm here. I'm here to play trivia. Dean's here. Dean's here to play trivia. What else can I say? We've got a fellow Canadian on the other side, Dylan from the Saskatchewan, and of course, Mr. Jeremy Potters. It's going to be a great time, great match. Let's do it.
Welcome to Fatherhood, Igor. I say we bring your team in. Dylan Van Thine, Jeremy Potters, Bring Out Your Dead. Look, I got to say it every time. You guys make me say it. You guys retired Ginyu Force, and now you are back in 2025 at full force. How are you feeling going up against Jersey Boys?
Yeah, pretty good. I was about to come in and say that this is the first time I've ever played Dean and Igor, but then Dean reminded me that we played each other in our first match, and I was like, oh shit, forgot about that. Yeah, it's one of my favorite matches that I think we've played as a team. So yeah, it'll be fun to run it back with him. Him and Igor have been doing fantastic as a team. I mean, their match against the Future, I think, was like just crazy to watch because I thought the Future was like. And the Future is a fantastic rookie team, and I thought that they were like the favorites going into that. And for Jersey Boys kind of dominated them, so that's pretty scary. But yeah, it should be a fun match.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I like that Dean hasn't forgot. I respect that. He's like, they beat me the first time. Damn it, 2.5 years ago. Let's go, buddy. Let's go do this.
Dylan, you remind me of the Future Jersey Boys match. That match was one of my favorite moments of last year, of this year. #large cross. I say we jump right into the match. Round one's going to work like this. Competitors will have to receive 8 questions in 8 general categories, each worth 1 point apiece. They answer all 8 questions right, you will receive a bonus question. They will have 15 seconds to write their answers on their board throughout the duration of the match. You get 3 repeats and 1 challenge. Any questions before we head to the match?
Yes.
What is your question, Dylan? Oh, I thought you said yes. Then your first question will be coming to you in the category of actors and actresses. Who has played the romantic interests of Al Pacino, Woody Allen, and Richard Gere, all in the 1970s?
Just can't believe you took the bait. Like Dylan was just going fishing.
Do you have any questions? And Dylan was a dick. He's an admin. He knows I have to answer, and then he just baited me.
He's a scumbag. That's his nickname.
Honestly, I really appreciate Dylan. I'm starting to understand what you're saying. 5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Absolutely. That is Bring Out Your Dead's first repeat. In the category of actors and actresses, who has played the romantic interests of Al Pacino, Woody Allen, and Richard Gere, all in the 1970s? Did you notice while I was hosting, while I was reading the rules, I got certain things out of order, but I still named everything.
Yeah, professional. That's what I would say.
Absolutely. We're going to need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Igor will go to you.
I can think of 2 of 3. Diane Keaton.
And we'll go to Jeremy. And we will go to Dean.
Diane Keaton.
And we will go to Dylan.
Fuck.
Diane Keaton is correct. The answers being The Godfather, Annie Hall, and Looking for Mr. Goodbar.
Yeah, that movie. Your next question comes in the category recent releases. What does Horizon refer to in Horizon, an American Saga, Chapter 1? Oh, boy, do I have a question about that.
Oh, yeah, just the fact that they filmed a second movie and they're still just holding it hostage.
Yeah.
It didn't come out yet?
Who cares?
Oh, there are a billion things set up in that first movie, and we have no answers for it. It's insane. It is 1/4 of a story because he wants to make 4. It's ridiculous. Release your fucking movie, Warner Brothers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kevin Costner saved cinema. Jeremy will go to you.
I have no idea. I said a ranch.
We will go to Dean.
I have no idea. I said a ranch.
We'll go to Dylan.
Said a town.
And we'll go to Igor.
I have no idea. I said a town.
A town is correct. Dylan and Igor hitting that.
Yeah, it should have been a TV show. Your next question comes in the category of comic book movies. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry. What am I doing?
Your next question coming to you in the category of comic book movies. What is the last name of the lead character played by Brandon Lee in 1994's The Crow? I would have let you have it.
I
would
was
have
like,
good.
what am I doing? I just had the right question.
Listen, as hosts, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. I can get too energetic. Sometimes you can't read. Dylan.
Sometimes one of us is an idiot. Just kind of.
Oh, stop! You're beautiful. 5, 4, 3.
All the time.
2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Dean.
I can't remember. Is it something like Flock?
We will go to Dylan.
Draven.
We will go to Igor.
Draven.
And we will go to Jeremy. Draven is correct. Dylan and Igor hitting that.
Going into next question, the category of the 2010s. In A Ghost Story, there is a prolonged scene where Rooney Mara's character attempts to eat all of what kind of pastry, which she eventually throws up?
I looked up. I was looking at the players, and me and Dylan locked eyes, and he started writing at "There is a prolonged scene." What a man. What a man. But for real talk, I love this movie, and this scene is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it since the theaters.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Dylan.
You didn't say specifically, so I said a pie.
Yeah. And we'll go to Igor.
Did I bullshit pie?
And we'll go to Jeremy.
That's kind of pie.
And we'll go to Igor. Dean.
I said donut.
Pie is correct. Bring Out Your Dead, tying the game up there. As we head to your 5th question in the category of Oscars. What song won Best Original Songs for films released in 2007? There is something I can say about this, but I won't until we give the answer. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say it before
You
answers
better
are-
not sing it.
I'm not going to sing it. Cody is being very vocal tonight. No, I'll say it when I reveal the answers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I will say I was at a wedding and the brides walked out to this song. Igor, we will go to you.
Nothing.
And we will go to Jeremy.
Yeah, me and Igor are on the same page a lot today.
We will go to Dean.
Jai Ho.
That would be really fun. Dylan, we will go to you.
Something from Enchanted.
Enchanted was nominated for 3 songs, but the correct song won. It was Falling Slowly from Once.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Beautiful song. Beautiful song.
Oh, question about that later. Next question comes in the category of the 1980s. Warwick Davis plays the title character in what 80s film?
Mark,
Man,
I don't know you, but I want you. Those are the opening to Falling Slowly.
okay.
But I couldn't sing it, so I'm not going to sing it.
Okay.
I wish you had sung it.
Yeah, it would have made me feel less uncomfortable.
That's fair. That's fair. It's a really great song. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Cue repeat.
Absolutely, that is Jersey Boys' first repeat.
Oh yeah, Warwick Davis plays the title character in what 80s film?
Category of the 1980s.
Yeah. Said 80s. I mean, it could have been a couple of different things, but
yeah. This match is already fun. Has a real nice energy to it. I like when we have 4 of the 5 admins backstage. It's always fun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jeremy will go to you.
Willow.
We will go to Dean.
I stuck with Willow.
And we will go to Dylan.
It's because it's Willow.
And Igor.
It is Willow.
Keep your answer up. Keep your answer up, please. And we got it. Your penultimate question will come to you in the category of romance. In Woman of the Year, Spencer Tracy's character is a journalist who writes about what subject?
oh yeah, that's what this is.
What are you thinking, Mark? I just saw a thought come across your head.
Just trying to think what I knew about this movie and remembered one thing.
So,
I don't think I can bring it up. That's just
that's fair. Good. Thank you for not giving away the answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I'm going to start with Igor.
No idea. Travel.
We're going to go to Jeremy.
I said sports.
We're going to go to Dean.
Sports.
And we're going to go to Dylan.
I crossed out food and put sports.
Well, you crossed out correctly because sports is correct. Bring out the dead. Bring out your dead feed right there.
Okay.
yeah. Going into your last question, the category directors, round 1. I mean, who directed Thirst, Lady Vengeance, and Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance? A lot of vengeance.
I'll just say all good movies. And as someone who lives out in the desert, I get thirsty a lot, Mark.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Gotta stay hydrated out in Arizona.
Yeah. Absolutely. You too, in Texas. Stay safe, my brother. 5,
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Igor will go to you.
I don't know. Nicholas Winding Refn.
And we will go to Jeremy.
John Waters.
We will go to Dean.
Park Chan-wook.
And we will go to Dylan.
He's got a new movie playing at Cannes this year. Park Chan-wook.
Good shit. Yeah, Park Chan-wook is correct. So Dean and Dylan hitting that. So after that, Mark, I have the score at Jersey Boys 9. Bring out your dead 10. Is that what you have?
That is what I have.
All right. Anything that happens, we move to round number 2, also known as the wheel round. You're going to work. Competitors will at the wheel, in which case they'll receive 5 questions in whatever category they land on, each worth 2 points apiece. If they checked on the multiple choice, it devalues that question down to 1 point. If they don't like what they spin for their first time, they are allowed to respin, but they must keep whatever they land on for that second spin. The ceiling is involved in this round. The categories that your opponents can land on tonight are 21st century non-franchise Tilda Swinton, which is Bring Out Your Dead strength, Wizarding World, which is Jersey Boy strength, as well as the general categories of the 1970s, 1980s, horror, comic book movies, romance, and musicals. Bring Out Your Dead, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Probably second, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's only 1 point, so there's no point in getting cute.
Why change up the strategy now at this point? Yeah, we'll go second.
All right, gonna go second. Then Jersey Boys, this will be your first spin.
Yay.
Category of Wizarding World. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Yeah, we'll take
We'll take that.
Yeah.
All right, taking that, as we remove the wheel. Mark, why don't you give Jersey Boys their questions in the category of the Wizarding World?
Yeah, I can do that. All right. Jersey Boys, here are your questions in the Wizarding World. What reoccurring character does Chris Rankin play in the Wizarding World? And we need first and last name.
That's Percy Weasley, I'm pretty sure. He's the one that's the...
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's Percy. I'm just thinking about it for a second.
I think you're right. Yeah.
I think so. Percy Weasley, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your next question. In Deathly Hallows Part 2, what Horcrux was hidden in the Room of Requirement?
That's the diadem.
You're right. Yeah.
Rowena Ravenclaw. Or, yeah. Rowena Ravenclaw's diadem, right?
Yep.
Rowena Ravenclaw's diadem, final answer.
That is correct for another 2 points. Next question. In the Sorcerer's Stone, aside from the Leaky Cauldron, what specifically was the first location Harry and Hagrid went to in Diagon Alley?
Ollivanders.
Other than Leaky... No, and Hagrid. So together with Hagrid, he went to Gringotts, right?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Because he goes alone to Ollivanders.
Yeah, you're 100% right. Yeah, Gringotts. Yeah.
Gringotts Bank, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. So your penultimate question. In the Goblet of Fire, when Harry's name emerged from the Goblet of Fire, who convinced Dumbledore to not cancel the tournament and to let it play out?
It's Barty Crouch Sr., I'm pretty sure, because he says it's a magical contract, has to keep going, and Harry has to be in it.
Beautiful.
Barty Crouch Sr., final answer.
That is incorrect. Going over to Bring Out Your Dead for the 2-point steal.
I think it's Mad Eye Moody because it's like they wanted him, like he wanted him in there.
Okay.
I think he
I have
steps
no
in.
idea.
I think he's.
So if you feel
I think
good
he
about
steps
that,
in and
so-
like states some law or he does something. But
Okay,
I
go
think
with it. Yeah.
Mad Eye Moody. Final answer.
That is also incorrect. The answer we have here is Snape.
What do you think, Igor? Do you want to throw a challenge?
I don't remember Snape saying about anything about the Triwizard Tournament. I know Barty Crouch Sr. says it's a magical contract. Harry has to be in it.
Let's throw the challenge.
Can
then.
I just hear the question again, please?
Sure can. It's in the Goblet of Fire. When Harry's name emerged from the Goblet of Fire, who convinced Dumbledore to not cancel the tournament and to let it play out?
I think it's worth a challenge because I don't remember Snape specifically citing anything to convince
He's
Dumbledore.
in that, like he's in that room with them, but I think you're right. I'm not sure he's the one who says it.
Yeah.
So we'll challenge. We'll challenge.
I'll challenge.
Yeah.
I'll be right back after this challenge.
Is that a challenge?
All right, back from that challenge, we did look into the scene. While Barty Crouch Sr. does say that Harry does have to compete in the tournament, there still is a little bit up in the air as to whether or not the tournament is going to go on. There is a different scene after that where Snape is the one to convince Dumbledore to say, hey, let's just let the tournament play out. So with that, Jersey Boys does not get the points, and they will be losing their challenge.
And with that, here will be now your last question in the wizarding world. In Secrets of Dumbledore, what wood is Jacob Kowalski's wand made of?
I don't know.
I didn't get to this one on a rewatch. Multiple choice.
Yeah, multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are: is it A, wormwood, B, hawthorn, C, yew, or D, snakewood?
Anything ring a bell?
Snakewood sounds familiar from that movie.
Okay. It's been a while since I've seen this one.
I've only seen this one once, so this is
Yeah.
unfortunate. I think Snakewood sounds familiar, so I'm just going to go with it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Snakewood, final answer.
And that is correct for one.
Let's go.
Nice.
One time is enough.
All right. So after that, Mark, I have Jersey Boys get their score up to 16. Bring out your dead remaining at 10. Is that what you have?
That's what I got.
All right. Then we'll be bringing the wheel back in for bring out your dead spin. Bring out your dead. Your spin is in. And you land on the category of the 1970s. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
It's all right, but I think there's more stuff on here that we like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing awful. So
Right.
like it's
Yeah, I think our worst thing's gone now, so
Yep.
I think we can spin again. We'll spin again.
All right. Spinning again. Then you must keep whatever you land on here.
Okay.
You land on the category of 20th century non-franchise Tilda Swinton. Strength versus strength.
Sorry for the writers that you can't reuse these questions.
But it's part of being a writer. I will be giving you questions. Bring out your dead. Are you prepared?
Yep.
Sounds good. Your first question in the category of 21st century non-franchise Tilda Swinton. In Michael Clayton, what is the name of the agricultural conglomerate that Karen serves as counsel for?
It's North, right?
I think you're right.
Or is it? It's not North U. I think it's U North. Let's go with
That
that.
sounds right.
I'm pretty confident. Yeah, U North. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. You'll never get what I put for the multiple choice options there.
Oh my god.
Your second question in the category of 21st century non-franchise Tilda Swinton. In Burn After Reading, Linda and Chad attempt to sell Osborne's memoirs to what nation?
I didn't get around to rewatching this one actually. I don't know off the top of my head. I need multiple choice.
Okay, let's go multiple.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, China, B, Mexico, C, Russia, or D, Germany?
Say I wasn't confident. I was gonna say Russia before we went to multiple choice. So you want to go Russia?
Yeah, let's go.
Russia. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
Your third question in the category of 21st century non-franchise Tilda Swinton. Who directed I Am Love?
That's Luca Guadagnino. Luca Guadagnino. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. What is the profession of Tilda Swinton's character in The Room Next Door?
She's
That's
like a war journalist, basically.
a war correspondent.
Yeah, something like that. I'm a bit iffy on the wording. I guess.
I think that would be okay. We can challenge if we need to.
War journalist. Final answer.
I'm going to say that's incorrect. Jersey Boys a chance for a 2-point steal.
I watched it. It's exactly what I would have said. So,
feel like they'll be challenging, but what else is figure outable? Like a writer, like specifically, like does she write about wars as opposed to being a journalist?
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
They said profession, not specific.
Okay.
But
yeah. Author.
writer?
Final answer.
Author. I'm going to say that's also incorrect. The answer we had is writer.
We're gonna challenge.
We'll be right back after this challenge.
He's that a challenge?
We're back from the challenge. We looked into it, and yes, War Journalist is more specific than what we had. So Bring Out Your Dead will be getting those 2 points, and they will keep their challenge. All right, Bring Out Your final question. The category 21st century non-franchise Tilda Swinton. What is the name of the island that Moonrise Kingdom is primarily set on?
Oh, I think it's like New Penzance or something like that. I'll definitely know it on multiple choice. This is something when I used Wes Anderson, as a strength I memorized, but I don't know it now. So let's go multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, Stone Cove, B, Zubrowka, C, Liberty, or D, New Penzance?
Yeah, it's D. I should have went with it. Damn it. All right, D, final answer.
And that is correct for 1 point. So after that mark, I have Bring Out Your Dead getting a clean sweep of their category, getting their score up to 18. Jersey Boys remaining at 16. Is that what you have?
That's what I got.
All right, but anything happens, we move into round number 3, also known as the Pick Your Poison round, before the match competitors went back and forth drafting categories. Here in this round, now they will go back and forth once again drafting categories that they will. The categories that your competitors drafted tonight are 2000 westerns, sci-fi fantasy, directors, comic book movies, mystery thriller, action adventure, and horror. Your competitors will draft their categories right now. All right, your competitors have chosen categories. Jersey Boys far behind. What would you like for your 1-pointer?
Westerns.
All right, your 1-pointer in the category of westerns. Who directed Rio Bravo and Red River?
Is it John Ford? Is it Sergio Leone?
Is it Howard Hawks?
I don't know. So it's one of those old ass Western directors.
I think I want to go Howard Hawks.
Sure. If you're, I have no reason to think either of them. Go
Howard Hawks. Final answer.
That is correct for
nice.
Good job.
As we head to your second, as we head to your 2-pointer, because you are still behind, what would you like for your 2-pointer?
All right, what do you want to do here?
Yeah, it's tricky.
This is where it gets tricky.
I think we want horror for you for one of the 3-4, right? So
yeah, sure.
Lately, I've been more confident about action adventure for plot, but it's also a much more like a wider category, so it is difficult. What are you feeling more confident in as far as like plot?
I feel like I want to take action adventure now.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
I'm fine with it. I assume we'll hit the action adventure, but we'll see about sci-fi fantasy. We'll work together on it, so we'll figure out what we do later.
No, let's flip it up. You don't feel confident, I don't think. Let's flip it up. We'll go sci-fi fantasy. Yeah, sci-fi fantasy for 2.
Sci-fi fantasy for 2.
Your 2-pointer in the category of sci-fi fantasy. In which 70s sci-fi film do humans and aliens communicate back and forth with musical tones?
That's Close Encounters,
yeah.
Right? Yeah. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. In the lead, so that does bring the game back to Bring Out Your Dead. Bring Out Your Dead. What would you like for your 1-pointer?
Which do you want? Do you want 2000s or?
Do 2000s.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do 2000s for 1, please.
All right, yeah, that's me. All right, Bring Out Your Dead. Here's your 1-pointer in the category of the 2000s. Who plays Subway dispatcher Walter Garber in 2009's The Taking of Pelham 123?
Oh, which one is which? Is that Denzel Washington? Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
You're sure? You're sure? Sorry, you're sure it's not John Travolta?
It's
okay.
No, he's the one robbing the train.
Got it. Okay. Yes.
Denzel Washington, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Sorry, just had to be sure.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Tying the game up right there, but Bring Out Your Dead. You do have more questions. What would you like for your 2-pointer?
Comic book movies?
Comic book? Yeah, we'll do comic book movies.
Here's your 2-pointer. Comic book movies. What was the first comic book film directed by Guillermo del Toro?
Did Blade 2?
Yeah, Blade 2.
Yeah. Blade 2, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Your dad taking the lead right there, sending the game back over to Jersey Boys. Jersey Boys, what would you like for your 2-pointer? For your 3-pointer, I'm sorry.
Do you want horror all on you for the 3 or the 4?
The 3. Let's do it for the 3 here. Yeah.
Horror 3.
All right, your 3-pointer in the category of horror. In 1963's The Birds, at the beginning of the film, Mitch knows who Melanie is after he saw her from what?
He saw her from
what? Ugh.
Isn't she like a former actress? They like see her in a movie?
Could be, yeah. I don't know.
Saw her from what? It's just weird wording. Do we want to repeat?
Yeah, we'll repeat this. Repeat the question,
Repeat
please.
the question.
That is your second repeat, category of horror. In 1963's The Birds, at the beginning of the film, Mitch knows who Melanie is after he saw her from what?
After he saw her from what?
I think being in a movie makes sense. That's what I thought right away, but
Yeah.
let's go
Okay.
for it.
I don't have anything better.
Okay.
A
From a
movie.
movie. Final answer.
That is unfortunately incorrect. We're looking for a court appearance.
Oh, okay.
What we're looking for is that it all comes down to this. Jersey Boys must hit their 4-pointer in the category of action adventure to stay in the game. If they hit it, they send it back over to Bring Out Your Dead to answer some more questions. If they miss it, Bring Out Your Dead wins the game. Jersey Boys, your 4-pointer in the category of action adventure. In Mr. and Mrs. Smith, what does John intentionally drop to see if Jane is a spy while they're having dinner?
Does he drop like a cup or something?
It's been a really long time since I've seen this.
Yeah, I know. I can kind of see the scene.
Drop like a knife to like make it like eye the floor or something.
Repeat
the question.
All right, that is your final repeat. 4-pointer in the category of action adventure. In Mr. and Mrs. Smith, what does John intentionally drop to see if Jane is a spy while they're having dinner?
It's like, why would she react to a cup?
Yeah, and it would like kind of spill maybe. I like a knife.
Yeah, I don't remember it well enough, but I think a knife makes more sense. Like to have like her instincts. Like,
Yeah,
do they kick
sounds
in?
good. Let's do it. Go for it.
A knife. Final answer.
And your winner, Bring Out Your Dead. The answer we were looking for was bottle of wine. Bottle of wine was what we were looking for. We're going to put everyone backstage as I talk with Mark real quick. Mark, I think this was an excellent game. Both teams were very close out of round one. It was a strength versus strength game, and then it just came down to Bring Out Your Dead had the lead, and Jersey Boys just couldn't quite catch up in round 3. What are your thoughts on tonight's match?
Yeah, it was always like to usually just in terms of like just kind of how when things play out, do kind of like just somebody who's kind of watching behind the scene, just kind of as a bystander. Okay, both teams got their strength, and they both did the same, I believe. Like they both ended up with 8 points. So it was just kind of a matter of like who's gonna kind of let up in round 3, and unfortunately, it was Jersey Boys who just fortunately could not hit their 3 or 4 with there, and just kind of allowing Branch of Dead just kind of come out a little bit ahead here. But yeah, nonetheless, a very good game.
Absolutely. I say we interview our competitors tonight, starting with our unfortunate second place finishers tonight. Dean, Igor, the Jersey Boys. Guys, I know you guys did lose tonight. I do think this is one of the better games you guys ever played. You got your strength really, really well in there. You were keeping touch with Bring Out Your Dead, which is one of the better teams in this division. How are you feeling tonight?
Yeah, I feel good. I love playing with Igor. I love fighting with these great teams. We're just always in these matches, and all these teams are awesome. They play for titles, so it's really cool to be to play in these matches. I just had a great time today. It was a battle.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Great job, Jeremy and Dylan. They did well in their strength category, despite it being much bigger than ours. So hats off to them for again mastering more movies. No, it was a good first round. We kept it close. Second round was pretty much neck and neck. They just got us in a couple points. I think one up in round one. Picked up a couple more in round two as well. And yeah, we just couldn't really catch up in round three. Missed some questions. I mean, it's two movies I've seen, but two movies I've seen once. So it's better than not ever having seen it. But yeah, we didn't quite get those plot clues on that one. And that's sometimes the difference. You got to know the movies real well. Seeing them once at this level isn't always enough. But great time, a lot of fun. And I'm sure we're going to play a lot of good teams going forward. But now that we're back at 500, maybe someone a little bit lower speed.
Absolutely. We are going to see you guys still in this season. When you do come back, is there anyone you would like to play?
I don't know. Who do we want to play? We're at 500 right now? Who's at 500?
Yeah. I have no idea. I don't know who we haven't played yet who's still an extant team. Nope, I got no one on the tip of my tongue. I've been calling out beers forever. That my
I don't even want it anymore.
Calling out the beers. I don't even want it anymore.
I don't even want it anymore. Don't even give it to us.
Yeah.
There. We're going to put you guys backstage. Thank you guys so much. It's always a pleasure to talk with you guys. But we are going to be bringing in the winner tonight as soon as I get them back on my level. Jeremy Potters, Dylan Van Thine. Bring out your dead. Guys, this was a neck-and-neck game, and it really did just come down to the fact that you guys just played a little bit better in each round. Must be feeling pretty good to get to win your first match back this season. How are you feeling?
Feel good. It's good to be back. I think this is our first win since beating like the Penitent Men Will Pass in the number one contender match last year. So It feels like it's been a minute. So yeah, that feels good. Shout out to Jersey Boys. They're a fantastic team. Like I was legitimately worried going into today's match because I think they just been like lights out this season. So I knew it could have gone either way. I'm glad it went our way. But yeah.
Yeah, Dylan was ready to play. Like he's been waiting to play. I mean, that's what happens when you go and you win the last one standing every year. You might have to sit around for a minute. But yeah, he's obviously ready. He came out ready. Cleared those tilde swing questions like it was nothing. So I helped a little. It was a lot of fun playing those guys. I would love to play them again. So
absolutely. So this does mean you do step forward in this title picture. There are a lot of teams in this current title picture. You could be playing the future. You could be playing your Milwaukee Beers. You could be playing Blaine Canada. You could be playing Sexual Chocolate. Of those teams, is there anyone you would like to play?
I mean, it'd be nice to get that last one against the Beers back. Even though I still feel like we kind of have the upper hand in this rivalry, considering they beat us in sudden death and we KO'd them 23-6.
Yeah, we're ahead on the aggregate.
Yeah. But honestly, I would love to play Blame Canada if I had to pick one of those teams to face. Because I think Blame Canada. Yeah, I think Blame Canada is like they're one of my favorite like rookie teams to come along in a very long time. Like I think those two are just like awesome in the way they work together. So I think that'd be a fun match.
That is fair. I'm going to put you guys backstage as I close out tonight's match. Mark, I'm excited to see Bring Out Your Dead go forward in this title picture. I think all of those matchups would be exciting. A couple rematches there, a couple new matches. Props to Jersey Boys. I'm super excited to see where they go forth going forward. But yeah, Bring Out Your Dead. I feel like they do want another shot at those belts from last year. But on behalf of Dylan, on behalf of Jeremy, on behalf of Dean, on behalf of Igor, on behalf of everyone here at Multiplex Movie Melee, I'm Payson Cinemaster Johnson. That's Mark Menchaca. Have a great night.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.